One of the real blessings of being able to live around the world is to understand that mankind will fight over almost anything. We think that race is the big issue in America. But let me tell you something. I've lived in Africa where people who were all black killed each other over race? No. Over tribe. Whether you be Kikuyu or Meru or Kalenjin or Zulu, that they fought to the death over tribe. I've lived in Europe, and I have seen the IRA, which is in Ireland, fight with the British Crown. Was it race? No, they're all white. It was over religion, Protestant versus Catholic. I've been to Israel. If you line up an Israeli child and a Palestinian child, they look like twins, but they're killing each other over religion and land. What am I trying to say? You cannot make this issue in America about race. Because if it wasn't race, it would be religion, it would be class, it would be culture, it would be nationality. The problem is not Black Lives Matter or Black liberation theology. It's not a race problem, my friends. It's a sin, human problem. People will fight over any little difference that they can. And during this election season, I know that I don't want to fight my white brothers. They're my brothers. I don't want to fight Republican over Democrat. I'm a Republican. I'm a conservative. I know what the beauty of freedom and choice produces. Do you know what it's like to have a dream, to have an idea, and to launch it, and to see it grow and develop, and to watch it become something of value? Not to say I need to depend upon the government for handouts and welfare and food stamps, but to bet on you. That's what the Republican Party is all about. They believe you should bet on yourself. You don't know how great you can be until you put in some hot water. Oh, we don't want hot water. I don't want to be this. Let me tell you something. You are a tea bag. You don't know how great you can be till you're dunked in hot water. And what's on the inside of you will come out and change the color, the smell, the taste, the viscosity of the water. You see, great people want pressure. You ever watch basketball games? You know that the great players want the ball in their hands with the clock ticking down in the last second to make that shot. They view pressure as a privilege. You know, there are certain quarterbacks who want that ball on the 2-yard line and drive it 98 yards down the field. A Tom Brady, a John Elway, Johnny Unitas. They want the ball. Don't you want the ball in your hand? Don't you want to score that winning touchdown or that miracle shot? Then you got to vote Republican, because they want you to have the ball. The Democrats say, oh, the ball's too heavy. Oh, that's too much pressure. Oh, you can't do that. You don't have the ability. So get on the sidelines and watch us play. This season of voting, vote for freedom. Vote for liberty. Vote for a party that believes in you to do great things, not a party that thinks you are incapable. That's what Democrats believe. You can't handle it. You need help. You can't do it. If we raised a child like that, every time it fell, oh, no. You can't walk, baby. Let me carry you. That child would be a cripple the rest of its life. Vote Republican. Vote for the party that believes in you, that you can be whatever you decide to be. I cannot teach what I do not know, and I cannot lead where I'm not willing to go. If I want to see change, I must become the change I want to see. Vote for the party that believes in your head, your heart, your hands, and your habits. Are you a cripple? Are you unable? Do you want to lay down the rest of your life? One of the greatest stories I love in the Bible is the story of the man who had been laying by the pool of Bethesda for 38 years. And there was a pool, and the angel would come down and stir up the pool, and if the first person who got in would get healed of their malady. That man had been laying on a mattress for 38 years. When Jesus saw him, I love Jesus, man, he asked a penetrating question. He said, "Do you want to be made whole?" And that's what he was saying to him. I think you kind of like laying on this mattress, getting handouts and getting pennies. And because I'm going to tell you right now, if I'm crippled, I can't walk, and I'm by a pool 30, it won't take me 38 years to get in, baby. Somehow, some way, I'm going to find my way to get in that water. But Jesus peeped his heart and said, I think you like being a beggar. I think you like being crippled. I think you like laying here, getting sympathy, because no responsibility, no accountability, no payroll to fill. I could just lay here as a cripple with a cup and get money. And Jesus said, rise up, take up your bed and walk. He didn't give him money to lay there. Jesus was a Republican. He said, I empower you to get on with your life. I empower you to stand on your own 2 feet. I empower you to be independent. I empower you to get off welfare and food stamps and quit begging. Jesus said, pick up your bed and walk. Come on, people. Vote Republican and pick up your bed and walk. This is Dr. Ron Archer, voting for freedom.